Smart paper's wonderful. Our target speaker this morning for the evaluation contest, Kent Levi. How to be the difference. How to be the difference. Kent Levi.
Toastmaster. As I look up at the pearly gates of heaven, I think to myself, am I worthy to enter? Have I listened to what God has told me to? Have I had the courage to take action on what He's told me to do? Have I left earth better than when I first saw it? In my religion of Christianity, I believe that God originally came down and said, here's 613 laws. Live by these laws. But man could not do it. Then He said, okay, 10 commandments. I command you to live by these 10 things. But man still could not do it. Finally, He loved us so much that He sent His only Son to pay the price and die on the cross for our sins, so that we may be able to enter into heaven. This is when I, 4 years ago, decided to make the switch to converting from Judaism to Christianity. But I'm caught here at a catch-22, because now, even though I've accepted Christ, that does not mean I can live a life as I please. I must also serve others as He did. Fellow Toastmasters, honored guests, I'm not here this morning to speak to you about religion. I'm here to speak to you about how you, every one of you, can make a significant difference in your lives. Now, I believe in my transition of learning 4 years ago that there are 3 practical application skills that one can learn very easily and incorporate into their daily lives so that they can lead an amazing life and make a significant difference in this world. The first one is to stay true to yourself. The second one is to serve others. And the third one is to stay balanced. Now, the first one, staying true to yourself. You must first be able to know who you are. And this is about knowing your strengths and your weaknesses. What are you really good at? And what do you love doing? And also knowing what you don't like doing and what you're also not good at. It is only by knowing these 2 things that you're equipped and know how to help other people. And the other part of staying true to yourself is to never lie, cheat, steal, brag, blame, shame, guilt, or justify, but to speak from your heart and know who you are. Be confident in knowing who you are. And it's only then that you can always stay true to yourself and help others, which leads me to my second skill, serving others. Now, in serving others, you must first know who are you serving and why are you serving them. And this requires knowing that person. What do they see? What do they feel? What do they experience? Well, how are you able to help them? It is only then that you know how to help them. You know how to teach them how to fish versus giving them a fish. Makes all the difference in the world. And also, in serving others, you are also serving yourself. And this isn't about being selfish in any way. This is about realizing your true potential in life. If you look at Warren Buffett and Bill Gates, they created massive amounts of success and wealth. However, it wasn't until they partnered up together in the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation that they were able to see their true potential. Every one of you as well in this room can also realize that true potential. You can go to great lengths to amass massive amounts of success in your life. However, it isn't until you're actually there to serve others is when you realize your true potential and what you're able and capable of doing. And this doesn't mean going out and, being the next Gandhi or anything like that. It's taking the very little steps every day to be better than the day before. Which leads me to my third skill in a practical application approach in this, which is staying balanced. Now, I believe staying balanced is one of the most critically essential skills to acquire in all of this, because it is only when you serve yourself that you're in a position to be able to help others. I see people all the time that they get so caught up in the information age that they lose sight of what's important to them and what really matters. And it's not really any fault of their own, they're just blinded by media and excuses and situations and whatever else might come in their way, that they lose sight of this. So, on the flip side of this, on the opposite end of the spectrum, I also see people that spend all their time and energy into serving other people, that they completely neglect themselves in the process, to take care of themselves, so that they are in a position to help other people. So this is where it requires that you stay balanced between these two. And how do you do this? You must first have structure. Structure in your life. Scheduling out time for you, for your family, for your work, for your friends, and for serving. It is only by doing this that you can stay balanced and stay yourself, not get so stressed out in either which way, that you're able and equipped to help others. So in conclusion, you don't have to go to Africa or Asia just to be able to make a huge difference in this world. Right outside the door here, right outside where you live, there are hundreds, if not thousands, of opportunities for everybody to make a significant difference in this world. Just by taking the courage to do what you know in your heart is right. So you can take those steps just a little bit every day. There's an ancient Japanese term called kaizen, and it means constant and never-ending improvement. And a lot of people, I notice in business, for example, or anything in their life, they expend so much of their time and energy into something that they completely get burnt out right away. But if you constantly do something just a little bit more every single day to be better than the day you were the day before, you can make exponential amounts of difference in your life and for others. So, in acquiring those three skills of a practical application approach, of staying true to yourself, of serving others, and of staying balanced, you can make an amazing life for yourself and the world around you. General Toastmaster.